This is so funny. He always talks about these cognitive tests.
All I can think about is like the test your IQ, like internet
Yes,
quiz.
no, it was similar. I think it was something like, it was like picture. It was ridiculous. I mean, respectfully to Trump. I mean, come on, man, you're not in good shape.
That's true. I'm in better shape than him, and I still can't hit
Yeah,
a
I mean,
fucking
like,
ball 50 yards.
yeah, he's not in good shape, dude. He's just not.
I don't think golfing ability has to do with health.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Golfing is, I mean, it's incredibly, it takes a lot of patience, Amouranth, for sure. Oh my God! Holy shit! Where'd that come from, Joe?
Got the.
Holy shit!
Where's Oprah with the Ozempic ad? We need to get that in here to back Joe up.
Where'd the remote go? Are they arguing over their golf swing? Are they arguing over their golf swing? That's insane.
I'll take it. It's not as good as boxing,
awesome.
but give me a golf
That
off.
is awesome. That is so incredible.
Give me a golf off.
Oh, no, he's going to say, if it's not rigged. That's what he'll say. He's going to say, if it's fair. He won't answer the question. He has said time and time again, that the election of 2020 was rigged and that he did not actually lose. He had said time and time again, despite countless court cases by judges that were appointed by him, his own attorney general, his vice president, multiple cases have failed. Despite all that, he still continues to perpetuate the lie that the election was rigged. And it was not. He lost. And he won't, again, it's a common thread throughout the debate. He won't answer the questions.
Yeah.
When he doesn't have a favorable answer, you got to give it to him. He knows when he knows when he can't lie, so he just bounces around the question. Who he has praised. He has praised Kim Jong-un as well as Vladimir Putin. Nobody respects Putin and Kim Jong-un more than Donald Trump. He loves dictators. See? See? He can't help himself. He loves Putin. He loves Putin.
It's just like, that's
It's
not...
See, this is what he did in 2020. What he actually means, folks, is if he wins, he will accept the results.
right.
If he loses, he will not accept the results and try to overturn a democratically elected president.
That's right.
That's what he'll do, and that's what he tried to do in 2020. He incited an insurrection on the Capitol. He was on tape talking to the Georgia Secretary of State, trying to get them to give him 12,000 votes to overturn the election. He's literally been. I think he's going to be on trial in Georgia for in an election subversion case. He is a threat to democracy. If he ends up getting in office, he will remove a lot of our democratic institutions. And I'll be honest, I don't think he would want. I don't think he'd leave office without a fight.
That's when the boxing matches will start.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm impressed with Biden so far, especially at this point in the debate. I think in the beginning, it was not as encouraging as it is
Right.
in the second half of the
no,
debate.
he's getting better.
He's gotten stronger. Dare I say, Biden's been a second half debater.
Yeah.
I think, as I continue to say, I think Trump has not answered the question often, gone off on tangents, and hit inflammatory, hot topic Republican talking points that have nothing to do with the question. He refuses to answer the questions. And you saw in the last question, I think they asked him almost 3 times, will you support
You had to keep
the results of
saying
the
it.
election? And he said what he always says, and if it's fair. And what he really means is if he wins, he'll accept the results of the election.
Yeah.
Right? He's setting it up. He's setting it up that if he loses, he's going to say it's rigged. If he wins, it's not rigged.
That's what streamers used to do in Fortnite. Every time they lost a match, stream sniping and hacking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd
they would
that
accuse
happen?
other people of stream sniping them if they lost a match.
Mm-hmm. Really?
It's the same kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It's absolutely, it's identical.
Yep.
Folks, we are here with Progressive Victory. It was founded during 2022, the 2022 midterm elections to champion progressive pro-democracy candidates, all things that Trump is not, and policies at all government levels focusing on inclusive values that benefit every American. The online community consists of roughly 7,000 volunteers, activists, and organizers. The median age of PV is 24 years old. I believe there's a QR code that you can put on the screen to go check it out and join and become a part of the movement. And we thank Progressive Victory for allowing us to be here in the beautiful Washington, D.C., our nation's
Yes,
capital.
you saw the White House today.
I did. I went to the White House. I did.
Yeah.
I went to the White House. I didn't meet the president because he's in Atlanta. But
Yeah.
no, I had a, I had a great time. I got to see the White House, and you went to the museum.
I did.
How was that?
That was awesome. It's the same museum from Night at the Museum. Mm-hmm. So
Really?
I did not see Ben Stiller there. Maybe
No
he's
Ben
also
Stiller?
in Atlanta. I don't know.
No, yeah, maybe perhaps he is. Absolutely. So let me take a look at your bingo card. You've been paying a little bit more attention to bingo. If you are just joining us, we've been playing bingo throughout the broadcast here. They put together let's see. There is a bingo spot that says Dark Brandon Moment.
I don't have that one.
And I don't know if there's anybody in the audience that can. I don't even know if there's a Dark Brandon moment. You know what? He kind of had a Dark Brandon moment when he said when he talked about Trump. He made fun of him for his. I think he fat shamed him. Did I hear that right, chat? Did he fat shame him? Because
He did.
I think he
did.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. It was when he called him. Yeah, you're 6'2" and 225.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Mm-hmm. Which obviously is comically false about about Donald Trump. Anyway, we're back to the debate here, folks. And we're ready to get to the closing statements. Closing statements, folks. Here we go.
What I did, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies. Well, guess what? We got it down to $35 for insulin instead of $400. No more than $2,000 for every senior, no matter how much prescription they need. You know what that did? That reduced the federal debt by $160 billion over 10 years because the government doesn't have to pay the exorbitant prices. I'm going to make that available to every senior all along. It's happening now, and everybody in America. He wants to get rid of that. I'm going to make sure that we have child care. We're going to significantly increase the credits people have for child care. I'm going to make sure we do something about what we're doing on lead pipes and all the things that are causing health problems for people across the country. We're going to continue to fight to bring down inflation and give people a break.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump, you now have 2 minutes for your closing statement.
Like so many politicians, this man is just a complainer. He said, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to get rid of this tax, that tax. But he doesn't do anything. All he does is make our country...
Trump, you're a politician, brother. You were president.
At least he answers the questions.
Yeah.
We looked like fools in Afghanistan. We didn't stop Israel. It was such a horrible thing that would have never happened. It should have never happened. Iran was broke. Anybody that did business with Iran, including China, they couldn't do business with the United States. They all passed. Iran was broke. They had no money for Hamas or Hezbollah, for terror, no money whatsoever. Again, Ukraine should have never happened. He talks about all this stuff, but he didn't do it. For 3.5 years, we're living in hell. We have the Palestinians and we have everybody else rioting all over the place. You talk about Charlottesville. This is 100 times Charlottesville, 1,000 times. The whole country is exploding because of you, because they don't respect you, and they have to respect their president, and they don't respect you throughout the world. What we did was incredible. We rebuilt the military. We got the largest tax cut in history, the largest regulation cut in history. The reason he's got jobs is because I cut the regulations that gave jobs, but he's putting a lot of those regulations back on. All of the things that we've done, nobody's never seen anything like. Even from a medical standpoint, right to try, where we can try space-age materials instead of going to Asia or going to Europe and trying to get when you're terminally ill. Now you can go and you can get something. You sign a document. They've been trying to get it for 42 years. But you know what we did for the military was incredible. Choice for our soldiers, where our soldiers, instead of waiting for 3 months to see a doctor, can go out and get themselves fixed up and readied up and take care of themselves, and they're living. And that's why I had the highest approval rating in the history of the VA. So all of these things, we're in a failing nation, but it's not going to be failing anymore. We're going to make it great again.
Thank you, former President Trump, President Biden. Stay with us because we have full analysis of this debate. Anderson Cooper and Aaron Burnett.
Well, that's it, Amouranth. That's the debate. That is the first presidential debate. How do you feel about how that went?
I don't know what to think about that. 'Cause I expected it to be, I guess, a lot more organized and professional on both sides. And it just seemed kind of lackluster.
Do you think
regarding
lacking
staying on topic?
Yes, no, absolutely. A lacking of energy, is that what you're saying?
Lacking of focus,
Yeah,
I would say.
a lacking of focus. Like I said, you know, overall, hold on just a second, guys. So, overall, I think, in general, I think Biden had a strong performance.
Trump walks off is a square.
Oh, okay, that's a good. I think overall, Biden had a strong performance, specifically in the second half of the debate, where he stayed on topic, answered the questions, and actually had substantive policy responses. I think Trump, throughout the debate, specifically in the second half, and I think this is reflected in the second half, refused to answer a lot of the questions, had to be, by the moderators, had to be drugged back on topic.
Yeah, like 3 times.
Yeah, several different times per topic, and specifically with topics that, you know, that he knew he wasn't popular on. I think overall, Biden had a pretty strong performance, and I don't think Trump had the performance that he probably wanted to. But overall, I think, you know, if you're the American electorate and you're looking at this debate,
you would probably be thinking about moving, to be honest.
No.
Canada looks great right now.
I mean, well, look, a lot of us are American citizens. And, you know, I think that if you walk away from this debate, I think that, you know, if you're already a Trump supporter, you're probably not going to change your opinion. If you're already a supporter of Joe Biden, you're probably not going to change your opinion. Now,
probably not.
The key part of the electorate, which is critical in a lot of swing states, is the independents. And I do think that there is a case to be made that Biden did make a compelling argument to draw a show him as a candidate that was, you know, pro-democracy. Will support the rights of women, will protect the folks like myself, LGBTQ folks, and will not give tax cuts to the wealthiest Americans in the United States, among a lot of other progressive issues that I personally think are better for our country in the long run. So I do think that there is an argument to be made there, that he was able to draw that distinction.
Yeah, I was hoping they would talk more about like things they can do to help the climate crisis, but he just dodged that one too.
Well, what did he say? He talked about water.
Yeah, water. I want clean water.
Right. So, well, folks, I want to remind you, did we get bingo?
I did not, unfortunately. I was close.
You were close?
Yeah, I was close.
I don't think I got a bingo. I stopped keeping track. Folks, thank you guys so much for watching the debate coverage with professional debate analysts Amouranth and myself, Austin Show. Again, we'd like to remind you, take a look at Progressive Victory. It's the QR code that's in the corner. And they are, to remind you, champions of progressive pro-democracy candidates at all governmental levels, focusing on inclusive values that benefit every American. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed the debate. And I think the next one is in... When is the next debate? September. I think the next debate is in September.
We'll be in a hot tub.
Yeah.
We'll get some senators
We've decided
in here.
that the next debate coverage will be live from a hot tub.
Yes.
What do you think?
I love it.
An environment that we're both very comfortable with.
Yes.
What do you think?
I love it.
I think that'd be great.
I think that'd be a hit.
No, I absolutely. I think that'd be a huge hit. What do you guys think? What do you next debate from a hot tub?
Yeah.
I think we would break numbers.
I think so.
I think they'd vote for us.
That's true.
I think they'd vote for us.
And the little blank space, you know, like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they'd
Austin.
write us in. Absolutely. Okay, folks, thank you for watching. We may be back tomorrow, I believe. For
Oh yeah,
a little
we might.
Right, a little
Have
bit
you
of.
tried my beer?
Oh my God,
yet?
you have a beer. No, I have not tried your beer.
There's a glass.
Oh my
if you
God,
wanna
yes,
try.
I'd love to try your beer. What is this? You are a mogul. I can't believe that. Hold on, let me take a sip of your beer. Non-alcoholic. My God, that's delicious.
Yeah, it's like a root beer.
It's like root beer, but beer. It's
Yeah.
like you found a like sort of like a, what do you call it?
Like a medium, like a.
Yeah.
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 Good old yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There is an alcoholic version, but they're still waiting for the permitting to go through. For America.
That is the thing. That's right. Permitting is.
What will Trump do about that?
I don't know.
Would
I don't.
he help
Yeah.
my
That's a
yeast
question
beer
they should
come
have
in?
asked. That's a question they should have
He
asked.
probably would have answered that one.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. We are out of here. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.